and welcome to today's YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showcasing the best formation to use in FIFA 21. However, before this video does start, be sure to watch my Twitch channel, which is www.twitch.tv/LisaManny15, as I do record these videos live. I also open my rewards live as well, so we really appreciate it if you do that. For this video, the formation that we're going to use is 4-2-2. I'll show you the custom tactics and sort of the reason behind why I feel this is the best formation for you guys to use. If you do want other videos like this in terms of other formations like 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2, be sure to leave a like. If we hit 30 likes, I'll release a video on that. So yeah, let's get into it. So the formation obviously is 4-2-2-2. This is a sort of team that I use in game to the tactics. So I play balanced. However, when you do use this formation, if you are using it for an attacking purpose, you can go pressure on every touch. I went past it. The reason for this is because it's sort of like, especially if you're going to attack, if you're like attacking them, it sort of helps you because it's sort of like team press in a way. But obviously team press only lasts sort of a certain amount of time in terms of seconds. But however, this is sort of, if they make a heavy touch or are sort of rushing, you can instantly sort of just get on them, get the ball and sort of counter attack if you like. So for me, I do balance because it sort of helps me in defense and attacking situations as well. But if you are that type of player that just wants to sort of attack, pressure on heavy touch, I would recommend. However, I do balance. So that's just sort of whether you like to do that or not. For width, for me, I do like to use the width. I don't know if you've watched the highlights in Weekend League or sort of Rivals gameplay on Twitch, but I do like to use the width. I do like to go down the line, do a skill move in, and sort of do a skill move in or pass it. So for me, I have the width a little bit higher, if you like. However, sort of in this formation, you don't really need to have it on 6. You can have it on 5 because, as I can show you, if I show you here, in this formation, the two cams, if you like, the left and the right, which is Gorinska and Neymar, it's sort of like a left mid and a right mid, if you like. So you don't really need to be too wide on that anyway. So yeah, like you don't really need to like do it too much. And in terms of the depth, I have my depth on 4, because if I feel like if you're sort of, you know, a little bit more further, it just means that, like if I show you here, if I'm on 1, you're look at where your 4 defenders are. You're sort of begging for trouble, if you like. If you're so far back, it does help in terms of being a little bit more compact. But if you're not good defensively, which I'm not, to be honest with you, it just means that they can just sort of play 1-2s around your defence and they're literally through a goal because you're so far back. So if you are like 4 or 5 depth, you sort of you can sort of counter attack more easily. Your sort of players are more higher up. And being on the 4 depth as well, it means that your strikers ain't too high up, meaning that you can sort of pass to them as well. In terms of the offensive style, I play balanced as well. However, I know that long ball could be good as well. I haven't really tested this, but I've heard that it's actually really quite good using long ball. Because as you can see, sort of bottom right, when you sort of get the ball, your players sort of make a run. And it, like, especially for me, like I said, I like to attack quickly and as fast as possible. So as soon as you sort of get the ball, your players sort of instantly start making the run, which sort of, like I said, it helps you attack quickly. And this is why, in my opinion, this is one of the best attacking formations. For me, I don't really change much in the width. I feel like it can stay the same. Same with players in the box. However, I do lower this a little bit because I don't want to get counter-attacked. This FIFA, 1 through ball and they can be through on goal. So for me, I don't like having too many players in the box. I just lower that down 1 bit, and it sort of helps from corners so they don't counter attack me. Corners I keep the same with free kicks. So yeah, going into the sort of, well, custom tactics, as you like. I put my strikers, one of my strikers on getting behind, and the other one just to stay there, but sort of mix attack so they can go anywhere really, just to sort of give me the sort of several different options. But on my left side, which is Neymar, I have come back on defence. Like I said, that's sort of another thing you don't need to necessarily have. I sort of like to go on to that if I'm winning in a game or it's a tight game, because it sort of helps sort of defensively. Like I've stated before, I'm not the best at defending, so if I do have it on comeback while attacking, or come back when they're attacking on me, it sort of helps me out, as you like. I've got an extra player to sort of protect the back line, if you like. So I feel like Neymar and Goretzka, I actually have Goretzka on sort of balanced, just for like I say, for another outlet. This is a sort of formation where it's sort of your four up top. As soon as you get the ball, they just go forward. So it's sort of good to have the options on that. On my 2 CDMs, I have cover centre and cut passing lanes. Having cut passing lanes is really important this year, because, you know, they sort of stand in a position to sort of, if someone's going to, you know, through ball it, they just instantly block it out. Same with cover centre. You don't really want them covering the wing, because it leaves just a massive gap in the midfield, and that's where people can just ping pong the ball around you. Same with Pogba. I have stay back while attacking. Really important in this formation, like I've stated. Like, I'm going to give you a few examples now on why this is actually really important. If you watch this video here, you can see that because I have sort of stay back while attacking on my CDM, this is really important, having your 2 CDMs in this position, because they're compact. It means that your opponent is not going to be able to get past you. So that's why you sort of have your CDMs on stay back while attacking, because it just helps your defence out a hell of a lot. And for me, when I defend, I try to use LT quite a lot and sort of control my CDMs, because if you do sort of start controlling your defenders, like your centre-backs, it just means that you leave a gap and they can just easily score on you. So for me, having a CDM on stay back while attacking is really helpful. So I'm just going to show you a sort of a few clips of sort of me defending. It really is sort of, like I said, look, yet again, look how close Pogba and Renato is. I've sort of forced him into an error there. Yet again, same thing. Renato is sort of so tightly compact with Renato Sanchez, and yet again, look, I don't control my defenders, because otherwise they're going to be out of position and he can just through ball it. And obviously the aggression there on Pogba as well. So that's why you sort of have it on normal interceptions. Yeah, again, there I didn't really want to control my Gomez, because otherwise it would just lead for him to sort of go in behind. In this situation, I do have to control Varane, but I've just sort of let him make his decisions, and committed. You never really want to be clicking A in the box, because otherwise, like I said, it will sort of allow, it will just allow him to, you know, get through on goal. In terms of the attacking 4, it's really important that you that these sort of, you have sort of, in a way, you have 5-star skillers on your wings, or at least a few, because it means that you can sort of do different types of sort of counter attack, sort of go down the line, do a skill move and stuff like that. So it really is important to sort of have, in terms of tactics, have it so you're not too far back, so you can just counter attack quickly. Let's change that so you know it's balanced, but it's really important. I'll give you a few examples on that as well, because if you're too far back, it's going to take you a while to go forward, and it means that you allow the opponent to sort of get their players back in position, if you like. So if you have it on a decent sort of depth, it means that you can attack quickly. And I know people with this FIFA do like to be dropped back 1 depth, but there is sort of better ways around that, and it makes it more fun for you as well. So I'll sort of show you the attacking sort of ways and why I actually have it on this, to sort of give you a sort of brief idea. And I'll sort of showcase to you as well what I was sort of saying in terms of having, like, using the wing and sort of doing skill moves as well. So I think, like I said, I think it is really important. I'll just showcase it to you now. So if I show you now, like I said, I like to use my wings, do a skill move and shoot. It obviously, it helps having the 5-star skillers in this position. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. You can do a fake shot with anyone. Yet again, sort of it helps having, like, your 2 forwards sort of like getting behind, because that allowed me to sort of do that pass there. And yet again, there, you know, I was able to use my CDMs, because I've obviously got one of them sort of stay sort of forward, or sort of balance attack. I'm able to use them as an outlet as well. Same here, obviously. That, to be honest with you, that was kind of lucky, but you know, the effect that that was quite lucky, to be honest with you, because Ronaldo, probably should have went in, but same there. But if you see, I'm sort of 1-2 in with my other striker, which allows me to sort of just sort of get an edge on my opponent. several skill moves there were sort of combined, and sort of obviously I was able to score there. So sort of doing the skill moves obviously do help, and sort of the basic ones as well, to be honest with you. Yet again, another scoop, and obviously the goalkeeper had no chance, and I was just, it's sort of 1-2 plays, sort of, you know, yet again, that's Renato Sanchez. He is my CDM, he is on tip back attacking, but he does still get forward a bit, so it sort of helps. I think that's why this formation is the best, because your CDMs can still come forward and sort of help. So yeah, and in terms of defending, on sort of roles for my defenders, you always really want to be stay back while attacking on obviously your fullbacks. You can sort of have one of them sort of, I guess you can sort of have one of them on balanced attack, especially because it sort of will help in terms of having that counter attack, especially if you're in a losing position. This formation is sort of one that you either you sort of go to if you're losing, or if you want to start off just quickly and sort of get out your opponent, if you like. So yeah, hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and let me know sort of what formation you want next, and I can hopefully go into a lot of depth and tell you guys sort of what can help you maybe get to another rank. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. See ya.